Hi everyone, welcome to Amala Movement. I'm Charlotte. Today we have some gentle chair yoga for lower back love. Let's get started. So let's begin today's practice by taking some time to get truly comfortable on your chair. And you may want to bring a blanket or a towel with you today. And that can really bring an extra bit of love, an extra bit of care to your practice. And you can pop that on your knees or wrap it around you if you like. So take your time to get yourself set up. And when you're ready, to bring your hands to rest gently on your lower belly. And I invite you to join me in closing the eyes and allowing the sound of my voice to guide you. So we'll begin today by easing in gently with the breath. Beautiful, powerful, healing breath. So breathing in through the nose. And can you direct your breath all the way down deep into your lower belly? And exhale, let the belly soften, let the belly release. Breathing out through your nose. Inhaling in through the nose, directing the breath down into the lower belly. And exhale out through the nose. Let the belly soften. Inhaling in through the nose. Feeling the belly gently expand into your hands as the breath fills up. And exhale, letting the belly soften. And we'll spend the next few moments here directing our breath down into our belly, into our hands. And I invite you to use this practice as an opportunity to check in with your whole body. And by that I mean we have the physical body, so we can use this time to notice and to tend to the physical sensations that we are experiencing right now. But also we can use this time to check in with our mind, give our mind some love and attention and care, to notice the thoughts that arise, to have this time in our day to be kind to ourselves, to fill ourselves up with some love and kindness. Come back to the breath. We'll take one more cycle together. Inhale in through the nose. Feel the belly expand. And exhale out through the nose. Keep the hands where they are. Slowly starting to blink the eyes open. Coming back into your room. And turning your head to look over your right shoulder. Allow the shoulders to soften, melting them down into your back. Soften the skin of your face. And bring your head back to center. And looking over the left shoulder. Shoulders soften, melting down into your back. Belly is soft, skin of the face is soft. And bring your head back to center. Big breath in. And gently sending your gaze down, past your knees, past your toes, down in towards the floor. So you can drop the chin as much as feels good right now, keeping the spine long, the back of the neck long. The top of the back long, And it's just the chin that's dropping, so we're not rounding the shoulders just yet. Direct your breath down in towards your belly one final time. Keep looking down towards the floor. Exhale, bring your hands towards your knees. Inhale with me here. Exhale to send your belly back towards the back of the chair. Now we can round our spine. Allow your shoulders to roll forwards. A really beautiful stretch for the lower back. On an inhale, sit up tall, finding length through the spine. And we're going to go back to where we came from. Exhale, rounding, drop the chin. Inhale to sit tall. Move slowly, move really, really slowly. And exhale to round the spine. Inhale to sit tall, and you can slide the hands up along the thighs. Exhale, slide the hands down towards the knees, round the spine. With your breath, 2 more times. Inhale, sit tall, hands slide up the thighs. Exhale, round it down. 1 more time. Inhale, sitting tall. Really tending to the lower back here, and exhale, round it down. Inhale to sit up tall. Stay here, take an exhale. Magic. Let's open up the legs as wide as feels comfortable and adjust yourself on your chair. So get comfy. Sit up tall, bring your hands towards your knees, take an inhale. Exhale, drop your chin towards the chest. And you're going to round down. So bringing your forehead towards the earth, but really slowly. I mean, really, really slowly. So it might feel nice for you to keep your hands on your knees today to have that additional support, supporting yourself. Or you might be able to comfortably reach your fingertips down towards the floor. Maybe that isn't for you today, and that's okay. So really listen, check in and respond. If it feels okay, you can drop the upper body down further, perhaps even planting the palms of your hands to the earth. And wherever you are, just check in. How does this feel? Can you direct your belly, your breath down towards your belly? Relaxing the back of the neck. Taking any movements of the head that feel really good. Perhaps looking over one shoulder and then the other. Having a gentle nod. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. This is one of my favorite places to be if my lower back is experiencing any tightness. Breathing deep. Breathing into the belly. Take one final exhale to truly let go. Soften, surrender. And using your hands to help you here, so move slowly. Bring your hands back to your knees. And ever so slowly rolling all the way back up through the spine. Taking your time to stack the vertebrae back on top of one another. Your head is the last thing to lift. And when you get back to sitting tall, step or slide your feet back to hip distance apart. Inhale and exhale. Notice that beautiful release, perhaps of the lower back. Good. Let's interlace the fingers. Wrap them around your right knee and lifting up the right leg. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, drop and melt your shoulders in towards your back. So depending on how this feels for you today, this already might be enough for you. So I really encourage you to move slowly, to move mindfully, to check in and just respond to how you're feeling, seeing if we can find that length and ease and softness through the spine. So you may want to stay here, or if this feels good, you can squeeze gently that right knee up in towards your chest. Take it as a circle, opening the right knee out towards the side, dropping the right knee down towards the earth, and then crossing the center midline of the body, moving the right knee towards the left. Come back up to center. This is really slow, opening that right knee out towards the right side, dropping it down towards the floor, taking it past the center midline. It's not often we take that movement, so that's really important. And then up towards the sky. Reverse the circle, so crossing it over the midline towards the left, down towards the earth. Remember the breath. And one more time. Can we be patient? Can we give our body the love and time that it sometimes needs to slow everything down, to check in, to move with kindness? Good. And then crossing that right ankle on top of the left knee, flexing the foot and slowly guiding the right knee down so we're opening up through the right hip. Inhale, roll the shoulders in towards the back, sit up tall. And with an exhale and a long spine, take a fold forwards. Good. So if you're able to comfortably reach your right foot here, you can give that a little squeeze and a little massage. I invite you to find some gentle movements of the head and neck. So looking over one shoulder and the other shoulder. Bring the head back to center. Inhale, sit up tall. And slowly extending the right leg out long. Grounding down through your right heel, drawing the toes up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale with a long spine, fold forwards, finding a hamstring stretch, opening up through the back of the right leg. And then if it feels nice, you can take this fold further down so you can round through the spine. Perhaps bring the fingertips to rest on the floor or your right shin or your left knee. Just for one more breath. And then exhale, slowly, slowly roll up through the spine. Bring the right foot in. Ground it back down. Interlace the fingers. Bring it round the left knee, sit up tall. Breathing in. Exhale, melt the shoulders down and towards your back. If it feels nice, check in. Ask yourself how you're feeling right now. If it feels nice, squeeze that left knee up in towards your chest. Open it out towards the side. Drop it down towards the earth. Take it across the midline towards the right hand side and then back up. And take this movement really, really slowly. What we're encouraging the left leg to do here is to be really heavy, for it to relax, for it to let go. And in turn, what that does is the hip flexor, the left hip flexor softens and releases. The glutes release. The back of the pelvis releases. And it's all connected. All this runs up towards the lower back. So if we can find that, let's reverse the circle. If we can find that release in the hip and in the weight of the leg, that passes the message on essentially up to the lower back. But all of this work takes time, so we need to breathe, we need to be patient, and we need to find the trust. Good, let's cross the left ankle on top of the right knee, flexing the foot and guiding the left knee down. So it might not reach all the way down. It might be further up, and that's absolutely fine. So you can support the knee with the hand, and you can breathe. Wherever you are, inhale. And exhale, take a forward fold. So this fold is with a long spine. If you can comfortably reach the foot, you can give it a little squeeze and a massage. And finding some gentle rotation of the head and of the neck here. Allow the shoulders to soften and relax down in towards the back. On an inhale, come all the way back up, take your time. And exhale, extend the left leg out long. Inhale. With a long spine, exhale, take a forward fold. Check in, notice how this feels. Inhale. And if this feels okay, exhale, fold it all the way down. So now you can really round the spine. Keep the left toes drawing up towards the shin and find a place for your hands to comfortably rest. So it might be one hand on your right leg, one hand on your left, both hands on your left, or your fingertips may reach the floor. Drop the weight of the head down. Inhale. And exhale, we slowly roll all the way up through the spine. Draw the left leg in. Sit up tall, slide your hands up your thighs. We return to how we began. Inhale. Exhale, slide the hands towards the knees, round the spine, drop the chin. We'll take this 2 more times. Inhale, sit tall, slide the hands up. Exhale, round the spine, hands to knees. Inhale, sit tall. Use this as an opportunity to notice any differences. And exhale around the spine. Or perhaps not, and that's okay as well. Inhale to sit tall. And we'll finish with an exhale. Bringing the palms of your hands to your lower back. And just taking a rub, so maybe that's in circles or up or down or side to side. Whatever feels good. And what we're not doing is we're not squeezing or pressing or poking our lower back, but just giving it a little rub. Generating some heat, generating some warmth. You can move slowly, you can move quickly. And there's the physical benefits of doing this rub. You know, it is creating this heat, which is so healing and just so full of love. But it's also a way that we are communicating with our back. We're telling our back, I hear you, I see you, and everything's going to be okay. So let's bring the palms of the hands together. Maybe the hands are feeling a bit warmer now as well. Just notice. Notice how you feel. We'll finish with a breath. Exhale out and let everything go. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.